What's up, guys? I'm Zeus from Benvenuto with my good friend Kerriann from Opera, Delaware.
Hey, babes, it's show time!
So we've talked all about the dinner you can enjoy, but hey, what about the show? You might not know about much about opera, but you certainly don't need to be an expert to enjoy the beautiful serenade. We are here on the Mid-South Audio Stage with Kerriann Otan. She is the Vice President of Engagement of Opera Delaware. Welcome back.
Hi! Oh, I'm so happy to be here. I love this space, and I love y'all. Thank you so much for having us.
You always bring such good energy.
Good.
We love that.
It's a great space, and I love that you and I, we dressed. We got a good look today.
We got this spring floral thing going.
We fit the space beautifully. It's
Aw,
great.
Wonderful. Okay, so last time you were here, you were telling us a little bit about how you got into opera, which was a wonderful story. I want to expand on that a little bit. What are some of the things you learned along the way during your opera journey, I guess you could say?
Yes, it's such a great question because I think that the arts are really undervalued, and arts education, there's this idea of becoming a suffering artist, a starving artist, right? And so a lot of people recommend that their kids don't pursue the arts, but there's so much that you learn by being involved in the arts. There's so much that you learn about communication and collaboration, about creativity, about how to express yourself. For me, the arts was the launch pad of the person that I got to become.
Yeah.
All came from my experience of being an artist.
And it's an ongoing journey and
yes.
learning experience, isn't it?
Yes, and isn't it fun to be kind of like a lifelong learner and always be curious?
Yes.
I think that's the great thing about opera. You might not be introduced to it in school, you might not be introduced to it at a young age, but there's so much to learn and discover if you're curious.
Yeah.
And I love that.
So why do you think it's important to bring opera to folks who may not have experienced it before?
Well, you know, opera wasn't part of my life as a kid. I didn't hear about it in public school. I was a big ham. I loved to perform, but I didn't know that opera was a life that I could pursue. And it wasn't until someone came to my school and introduced me to it and saw something in me. And she became such an advocate and a champion for me. So that's what I want us to be, Opera Delaware. I want us to be these advocates who are all across the state of Delaware, introducing you to it, sparking that curiosity. Maybe we have the next Maria Callas watching today. Maybe we're going to inspire the next great opera singer or the next great opera lover.
Yes, that's wonderful. So as we had talked about before, you are going to be at Benvenuto at the Microgala.
Oh, yes. I'm so happy to be returning.
Yes.
This is going to be our second one at Benvenuto, and it's so special to work with Chef because he takes the same level of care in what he creates on the culinary side as we do artistically, and it's just so beautiful to come together and get to support another creative like that. I love Chef Zeus.
Yeah, because the aria has a theme,
Yes.
right? And then you convey that theme to Zeus, and then he cooks food based on that.
Exactly right. Or we'll do it the other way. He'll say, I'm really passionate, I want to make this dish. And then our artist will say, this dish tastes to me like this type of aria, right? So it's a lot of creative collaboration and play. What I'm going to do for you today is an aria called Quando me ne vo. Quando me ne vo is from La Bohème by Puccini, and this is a perfect example of something that we would do at the Microgala. In this aria, she is saying, when I walk down the street, guys, girls, everybody's looking right here at me. Everybody's got eyes on this girl. From my head down to i pied. From my head to my toe, she says.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and so it's a very swaggy, confident aria. And then to give something like that to Chef Zeus and say, give me a meal that is going to be as confident as this woman is really inspiring to see what he's able to come up with.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to hearing it from the Mid-South Audio Stage. Everyone, please welcome Kerriann Otan.
Thank you so much.
La gente